It was around 7 months after starting to train in the gym. Me and my friend decided to go and do an upper workout together. So we went to that workout, we walked to the gym together, we had a good laugh, we got into the gym, we started, putting the stuff in the locker room, and then we went to the benches. We started benching, warming up, I warmed up, he warmed up, started doing the working sets, and I felt stronger than usual. Like, much stronger. So I said to him I might be able to pull a PR today. He felt right, not that strong, so he kept and did his normal working sets, but I went and did 175 pounds for 3 reps. So at the time it was around my PR, so I managed to lift that weight beforehand for that amount of reps, and I managed to do it once again. And then I went on a calculator online and I tried to calculate my PR according to that amount of weight lifted for that amount of reps. It said that I could lift 90 kg, around 200 pounds, and I said to him, fuck it, if it says that I can do so, I will try. So we put even more weight on that bar. That friend, he was not that strong, so we asked for another guy to spot me, and he filmed me while doing that. And I, took the bar, the spotter helped me lift it up. I tried, I lifted with all of the power that I had, and I almost succeeded, but here I failed. He lifted out the bar off of my chest, and I was even more motivated to try once again. I thought that I would succeed, and even though I failed, even though I didn't succeed, even though I was probably not that strong, not strong enough to lift that amount of weight, I said to myself in my mind, just cheat this shit, so go and use all of the momentum that you can and do a touch and go rep, so I would get more force, more power just from the bar, interacting with the chest, Newton's third law and shit like that. So I wanted to do so. I knew that I might risk an injury in here, but I said to myself, fuck it, 200 pounds, I should be able to do it, I wanna do it, let's fucking do it. So we asked that guy to spot me once again. My friend filmed us once again. I tried, and this time it was way worse. I didn't think that it would end up that badly, but I tried. This guy, this spotter, he looked at me, he was not ready for it, but the bar just went down, went straight up to my bones, to my chest. It was pretty painful. I was shocked, so it was here, I couldn't lift it, I tried but didn't succeed, so it went down to my chest, a bit up, so it got up a bit, and then down again. So shit went really wrong. And that guy, he noticed it and he tried as fast as he could to lift the bar off of my chest, and I felt a little bit of pain here in my chest after that point for the whole workout, for the remaining of that workout. I still kept it, I still kept going. I was a bit afraid. My friend, he asked me, are you okay? I said yes. I had a pretty hard time breathing. I felt the pain in here. So I was pretty afraid that I got injured. I had fucking all of these thoughts in my mind. Bro, you might fucking have something serious in there. You might even worsen the injury by keeping to train. But I said to myself, let's finish this shit. So I kept working out. The pain didn't get worse. Not to a very noticeable extent, but I just kept feeling that pain. When I breathed deeply, I heard some cracks in my chest, so that was not normal at all. I was in that state for the remaining of the day, and at the evening, because of the fact that I was pretty worried that something serious had happened, that I got, really injured, I went and got an x-ray. When the results came, I was not worried anymore, because it said, so I went to the doctor. He said to me that from what he sees, I'm fine. I had not gotten a serious injury and I can relax. So I ignored that pain, that crack noise that I heard when I breathed deeply, and I still hear it to this day. And I went and did a deload for the remaining of the week because I didn't want to worsen anything just in case, and I get back to training. I was fine. I didn't get really injured, but it could have ended a lot worse. For my luck, I didn't get that injured. I didn't die, for example, because some people genuinely die when they bench. If I had no spotter and I took and I did the one thing, I could die. Something way worse could happen. My rib cage could get fucking smashed and I could have gotten a way worse injury. And that is the thing. The one thing that can cause you to lose all of your gains and even your life is an injury. And an injury comes from doing a few things incorrectly, from not checking a few boxes before going and doing your hard set, or just doing a few things that you shouldn't do too frequently, which can cause you to get injured. In this video, I will walk you through a few things that by doing in your training, by making sure that you don't do so, some things to avoid, some things to do, you reduce the risk of an injury by a pretty big margin. The first thing, and it is about warming up. So I did it correctly, not like fully correctly, because I went from 175 pounds to 200 pounds. I went and increased the weight by a massive margin, but I still warmed up before going and doing this PR and trying this PR attempt. And you should warm up too. Before a hard set, before every one of your sets, you should warm up. How do you warm up? You do this exercise with a lower amount of weight. So instead of 200 pounds for 10 reps, do 100 pounds for 10 reps. And then 150. Gradually go up until you get to your working set. By doing so, your body will get primed up to that, to that lift. Your muscles, tendons, and ligaments will become more elastic, and you will be less prone to get injured. The second thing is about not trying to hit new PRs and like 3 rep maxes each and every week. Now, there is a very clear exception for this rule. Those who are powerlifters, for sure, if you train for strength, the law of specificity is real, right? It's real. You will get stronger at what you train. If you train with low weight, you will get better, you will get stronger. If you train with a higher weight, then you will build more endurance. But in general, hypertrophy comes more from proximity to failure than a rep range. If you want to build muscle, if you are somewhat like the average lifter, who want to get bigger, who want to get stronger, who does not want to get injured for sure, then not going and lifting 1 rep and 2 reps and 3 reps maxes each and every week is a smart idea. You can go and do your 1 rep max, hit your PR every month or every 3 months, just so you know. But at the end of the day, it will not benefit your gains substantially or at all in relation to doing more reps, and with it you will gain the added risk of an injury, because when you do less reps, there is a higher risk of injury because there is a higher weight, right? And then the last thing, so I didn't really think that I should put it in here, but just in case some of you doubt whether you should hop on the gear or not, taking, that stuff will 100% increase your risk of injury, because that stuff, the spatial sauce, does in fact increase muscle gain scientifically, right? I'm natural, by the way. If you go and you use it for a long enough time, your muscles will become much stronger, but your ligaments, tendons, the connective tissue in general will not. It will not get stronger. Unlike when you go and lift weights naturally and you slowly get strong, you slowly progress. In this case, right, in the case of a natty guy, he will also build his tissue, he will strengthen it, and by extension will not have as high of a risk of an injury as the unnatty guy. If you want to reduce your risk of injury, if you also want to increase your lifespan, and with all of that in mind, not risk having acne, a lower IQ and shit like that, then you should not touch the roids. And that's like the third thing. Of course, there are a few more things to keep in mind, like take care of your recovery, sleep, eat your calories and protein, but that's not the thing that I wanted to talk about in this video. If you want to listen to me talk about all of these things comprehensively, you can check out the course in the description, or else like and subscribe. Bye.